Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yo, people, welcome back to another hardware review, and we are back with Geek Vape. Yes, we're taking a look at the Talo XRDA. Yes. I've heard lots of good things about this, so when the wonderful people at SourceMore asked if I wanted to review it, I said, yes, please. 24mm postless deck, top airflow. You even get a swanky donkey pin. I don't know why that popped into my brain, but it did. So just like normal, and we all know how this goes, let's get on with the review. This is the box. That's everything you do get in the box. And that was the box. So the Talo XRDA from Geek Vape is a 24mm ATI. You can use it either as a dual coil or a single coil. It's more made up really for a dual coil. As you can see, you've got some engraving on the top. It does say Talo on there. And then you've got like a logo. Now this is actually a picture of the deck. And obviously you can see it does look like an X. So that's where you're getting the Talo X from. Again, you've got some more engraving around the top. And again, it tells you that it is the Talo. Really, really well made. It is an 810 drip tip, interchangeable if you have got your own. Also provided in the kit in your little baggie of spares, you do get a 510 adapter, which I always like to see. On the bottom, just tell you that it is the Talo X, don't vape in a bin, your kite marks. Also that it's designed by Geek Vape and made in China. You've got a gold-plated adjustable 510 and it is protruding enough to use on a hybrid mech. Now it is top airflow. As you can see, and it is mirrored on either side. The only thing is you use this ring to adjust it. So as you can see, there you go, it's all opened up. And then it starts closing off again. And it'll start to fully close. And that's how you adjust your airflow. And like I said, it is mirrored on either side. Right, let's get into the deck itself. Using a Dillygaff Porter piston ATI stands. You can go and find him on Facebook. Really good stands. Just take that off. Let you have a little look at the top. We will break this down. You'll be able to see there where it actually moves. See if I can do it. How it actually moves. There you go. You can see how it closes down on your actual airflow itself. Alright, the drip tip's coming off. It's a lot easier when you've actually got it on the ATI. You can basically see how that's actually opening it up and closing it. Let's push this out. There we go. So you'll be able to see how your actual airflow's working as you're spinning it around. Really nice machining in there. Really, really nice machining. It is really, really well made. You've got a nice big O-ring on there. Have a little look on the barrel itself. Get it the right way around. That's the inside. Again, the machining is really nice on this. And what you'll be able to see is there's little cutouts, if I just show you. Little cutouts there. Can you just see that one? And that's mirrored on the other side. And what that basically does is where the little gaps on the deck is, there and there, just marry your airflow up to it, like so. And then inside, if you can be able to see, you can adjust it like so. And that's so you can adjust it for your coils so you've got the right angle. There you go, and it just locks off. So the deck is a postless deck. The juice well is roughly about 4mm. You have got this sort of cutout, but obviously you've got two massive O-rings there, and once that's actually sat on there, you'll have no problems. You'll be able to go all the way up to the top of that, if you wanted to. You can see why it's called the Talo X, the way the deck is. Obviously it is postless. It is your flathead screws on that side and that side, so that's why you've got your cutout, so you can actually get to them. As you can see, there is a little hole there and a little hole there. That is for your swanky donkey. It does come with a swank pin. Coils, across there, across there. You could do it as a single coil, but it is more geared up for a dual coil. I do like the look of the deck. Very, very simple to build on. I've had no problems at all. So I'll tell you what, let's go and stick a build in it. Well, that was a look around the Talo X RD8 from Geek Vape. What do we reckon? Now, if it looks a little bit vapey in here, that's because me being a noob reviewer, I've just done the entire finishing off thoughts and didn't press record. So it is a little bit vapey in here. So what do we reckon? Straight off the bat, I want to say this RD8 is really well made. It's really well machined. It's really well put together. There's no marks on it at all, and it looks really, really nice. Now, I got it in gold, so it actually matched this mod. It's the Soul Keeper. Sourcemore asked me what colour I'd like, and I thought I'll have a gold one so it actually matches this, and it matches quite nicely. Let's go top to bottom like we normally do. It's got an 810 drip tip on there. It does come with a 510 adapter in your bag of spares. Nice and comfortable. It is Ultim. I will put just above my shoulder now all the different colours you can get. I think you can get 6 other different colours. Top airflow. Now this airflow is very, very easy to adjust. There's no problems with that. It is, when you get RDAs, you sometimes get some of them and they're really airy. Where this one isn't. It isn't a restricted direct to lung, but it is slightly restricted. I've got the airflow wide open. I've got some proper coils in here as well. Some fused collaptins. Use Little Bro Vapes 10. Get 10% off. Let's give it a little bit of a vape. Very, very smooth airflow. Really smooth airflow. But it is slightly restricted. Now, if we dial that in again to say halfway cut off, and you want that little bit more of a warmer vape, clouds for days. That flavour is absolutely bang on. I've got some Crimson Seed from the Rochford Project. If you haven't tried this yet, go and get you some. Go and get you some. Go and get yourself some. Mouth's not working today, and that's some jam tart. The flavour off of this is absolutely corking. I've got to tell you now, and I'm probably going to spoil the rest of the review, this has probably been my favourite RDA of the year. Clouds for days, and the flavour spot on. Let's talk about the deck itself. It is so simple to build. As you've seen, just make sure your coils are slightly coming over the post itself. I know it's a poster step, but you know what I mean. As it actually sits, just make sure they just come into the side of it so you're closer to that airflow. You can do it in a single coil, but it is more made up for a dual coil. Anybody can build this. Make sure you get your coily tool, cut it off at 4, slip them in, just hold it as you saw, tighten them up, straighten them up, and you are ready to go. 4mm juice well. I'm not forever filling it. Any cons? It's getting vapier and vapier in it. Any cons? I haven't really got any cons for this. Number one, it's really well made. The airflow are just really nice, and the actual non-airiness of it, because like I said, you do get a lot of RDAs when you've got the airflow wide open. It's just like you're sucking fresh air in. Where this isn't. It's got that slight restriction that me personally I do like. Well built, like I said, simple to build, looks nice. You've got plenty of options on the colours. I can't say any more. I've got no cons to it at all. No cons. So yeah, this is if not, this has been the best RDA I've actually tested this year or had, and I'm really glad that the wonderful people at Sourcemore sent it out for a review. That's it. That's the review over and done with. Big shout out to Sourcemore for sending this out for review. You know how it goes. You know how it goes, people. If you've liked the review, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the subscribe buttons in the corner. Give it a little press and get me to that new magic number. We're on the way to 3K. On the way to 3K. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I even forgot what Twitter was then. See what type of day I'm having. Go and hit me up, people. And there's one last thing to say. Keep them juices flowing. Don't forget to check out my latest video. Also, don't forget to check out 3 Men and a Vape Show live at 8 PM every Wednesday. And also, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and we'll catch you later.